Hey y'all, and welcome back to the homestead. So Tyler and I just got back from a long but really good day. As you can see, we went and did our monthly grocery shopping. Last month, if you're new here, was our very first month to do a monthly grocery haul. And I will say, there was a couple times we did have to go ahead and go to the store, but it was just for like little piddly things. It wasn't like major things for a whole recipe, but we really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn you around and show you what we got this month. You having a good day? Let's go ahead and start over here. This is frozen white bread. It's a loaf of bread, not just like rolls. Now I will tell you, there's a lady at my church, and I'm not going to say her name, but she told me about this, and it is seriously the best bread that we have ever had. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Do you love it?
I really do.
We love this. All you have to do is thaw it out in your bread pan, and once it rises, I think it says for like 1.5 inches above your bread pan, you just pop it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, and it is the perfect bread. So, if you've never tried this, I definitely recommend it. If you like the taste of like a homemade bread, this is it without actually having to make it yourself. For breakfast, we don't have to buy eggs because of our chickens, but every so often we like to change it up, and we like to have some oatmeal. And I'll tell you what, Tyler makes the best oatmeal I have ever had. I have tried to replicate what he makes, and I cannot do it. I just can't do it. So anytime we want oatmeal, Tyler is definitely the cook for oatmeal. We went ahead and got some sugar-free syrup. And then, of course, to go with our sugar-free syrup, we've actually been putting a lot of this in our oatmeal as a sweetener, and it's really good. But then we also got the big box of pancake and waffle mix. I got another box of jumbo shells. Last month, I had stuffed shells on our meal plan, and it's on there again because we only made it once. So I still have enough to make one recipe, but I needed a box of shells to be able to make it twice this month, so we just went ahead and got one box. This month we got 2 bundles of onions. Last month, if y'all saw, we bought 4, and we only used about 3. We probably would have went ahead and bought 3 bags, but the Walmart we went to today only had 2. I mean, our Walmart was super picked through. I'm not sure if it was because it's right after Christmas or what, but they just had 2. So if we run out, we'll go ahead and get some more later. We got this huge box. It's heavy. I can't even pick it up. A huge box of hot chocolate. This comes with 30 envelopes. So if we only have like one of these a day for the whole month, we'll have enough for the whole month. So that I'm excited. What I like to do is I like to make some coffee in our coffee machine, and then instead of like a creamer, I'll put in a pack of this hot cocoa, and it is delicious. It is so good. We went ahead and got some peanut oil. I was making some like little fried chicken nuggets the other day in our deep fryer, and the oil, I think there might be either something wrong with the burner on the deep fryer, or the there's just like something on the little heating element because it started burning pretty badly. So we went ahead and got another gallon of this to replace the oil that's in there right now. I got 1 thing of just the plain breadcrumbs. We like to make like the pork chop shake and bake with this stuff. It is so good. I meant to get 2 of these, and it's funny because I only got 1, and then when I came back to the buggy, Tyler, he was like, oh, you only got 1? And I was like, oh, was I supposed to get 2? So I went back to get another one, but then I got distracted, and I still didn't get another one. So if we go back to town this week, we'll probably grab another one of these because we are going to need 2 for the month. We got some seasoned French fries. These are our favorite of all the fries. They just have really good seasoning. We typically like to make these with our catfish. So Tyler's wanting catfish tonight, so we'll probably open one of these bags too. Not part of the grocery haul, but this tray right here, Tyler made me for Christmas, and it is so beautiful. He bought these handles, he put the handles on, he cut the board, he stained it. It is just absolutely beautiful. It's perfect for like a serving tray. It's also pretty decoration, but you can also do like charcuterie on it. But he is very, very talented, and I'm very thankful. We went ahead and got a lot of butter. We almost made it the whole entire month on the amount of butter we bought last month. Did we buy 4 bundles last month too?
I think we had 4-ish.
We had 4 to start with.
Well, we had 1 and we bought 3 bundles, I think.
Okay.
So not quite 4 bundles.
So this will probably last us the whole month, you think?
Oh, yeah.
Because I think we ran out of butter. Was it yesterday was the first day we had no butter at all?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and tomorrow's like the last day of the month. So I think this is going to be great. We always get the sweet cream salted butter. Start back here. I have been loving making teriyaki chicken and teriyaki pork. And then I'll just make some white rice and maybe some veggies to go with it. And I just use this Sweet Baby Ray's sweet teriyaki sauce. And it is, I'm telling you, it's amazing. This right here, if you've never tried this brand of teriyaki sauce, definitely give it a try. It's my favorite. I went almost the whole month last month without any ranch because I didn't realize how low I was when we went grocery shopping last month. And I was trying to have good willpower and not go to the grocery store. But I went ahead and got the big thing of ranch for this month, so hopefully I won't run out. And then we got the big thing of ketchup. These are probably the 2 condiments we use the most, other than like tartar sauce with our catfish. But for a lot of just like regular meals, like when we make the shake and bake pork chops, sometimes we'll dip it in the ketchup. So we always like to have a big thing of ketchup on hand. Got some of these Pioneer Country Gravy Mix. I'll tell you about these, okay? So a couple of weeks ago, I was going to make breakfast on a Saturday, and I was trying to think of something a little bit different to make than just regular eggs or whatever. And so I had some potatoes left over from last month. So I just chopped them up, and I kind of made like fried potatoes, and then I put... So like on the plate, I put the potatoes down, then I put some scrambled eggs with cheese, and then some of this white gravy on top, and it was delicious. I have Tyler hooked on it. It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. So I have Tyler hooked on this white gravy, and there will be some mornings, Tyler will usually cook us breakfast in the morning, and when we're having eggs, there's sometimes that I'll want the white gravy, and then there's sometimes that I'm just not feeling it. Tyler, he will eat this every day on his eggs. He loves it. So we went ahead and got plenty of those so that way it could last hopefully the whole month. And then we have 2 recipes that need taco seasoning. So I just got 2 of the Great Value brands. We were completely out of peanut butter. I don't have like a specific reason for the peanut butter or a recipe for peanut butter, but I like to have this, especially since we buy the bread, so that way you can just make like some peanut butter sandwiches, or if you're like, say you want a little bit of a snack but not a big one, you can just get like a spoonful of peanut butter and it'll tide you over. We got some brown gravy mixes. We like to make smothered pork chops, or also like hamburger steaks, and the brown gravy mix just pulls that meal together. So good. Some non-grocery things. Tyler needed to get some razors. I got some more of this CoverGirl concealer in the little stick form. I actually started liking this quite a bit. Something I like about this is that it goes up like a lipstick, but you can actually use the entire thing. Like it'll roll all the way up and you can use all of it. When you use the one in a bottle, even kind of like this foundation, eventually it gets so low that you can't really get any more out, but like there's still some all around on the glass. And so that's one thing I like about this, is that you don't waste any of it. I got some foundation, even though some of it might be wasted. We had to get some toothpaste. We like the sensitive toothpaste. What's that brand? Like the name brand for this? Sensodyne. Tyler, he was using Sensodyne when we first met. And so I've just started using it too. But I found this Walmart brand. It's a lot cheaper, but it has the same ingredients. So it works great. We had to get some deodorant. We just get the Irish Spring. We're going to make chili again this month. I have a really, really good chili recipe. Maybe one day I will share it with you. It's kind of a combination of my mother-in-law's recipe, my own twist on things, and I've been putting in like my homemade rotel that I canned like last month, and I'm telling you, it is the best chili. So I got 2 things of chili beans and then 2 things of the mixed chili beans. For some canned vegetables, we got 2 of the corn and then 2 of the cream style corn. Those are just to go with whatever meal we feel like needs some corn. We got some of these KoolAid. Our favorite, let me show you. It's the blue raspberry lemonade. This one tastes delicious. Now, what we do with this is we do put it in a gallon pitcher, and we will use this stevia. And I think we only use 1/4 of a cup of the stevia.
A fourth or a half.
It's 1/4 or a half. And it's good. It has the perfect amount of sweetness. You still get this flavor, and it saves us from having to drink like a lot of carbonated drinks. And if you're anything like me, like I can drink plain water, but sometimes I get tired of plain water and I just want a little bit of flavor. And so this should last us maybe more than the month depending on how much we drink it. But this blue raspberry is really good. For some seasonings, we needed some ground cumin. I make a butternut squash soup, and it calls for cumin. I don't know if I ran out of it when I was making the soup last month, but at one point I ran out of this, and we have that soup on our meal plan again because it's so good. So I went ahead and got a thing of that, and then I realized, I think it was last night, I was actually making chili, and I needed garlic powder, and we were down to the bottom, so I went ahead and got one of those. We got some more of this Great Value melt and dip. It's just the Great Value brand of Velveeta, and I'm telling y'all, we did this last month, and we used this like in place of like shredded cheese in recipes, and it is perfect. We put this in our scrambled eggs, and it is amazing. It is so good. So I'm telling you, if you like to put cheese in your eggs, get some of this. It is a game changer. I had to get some more dishwasher soap. Typically, I like to get the liquid soap, but my Walmart, like I told you, they were picked through pretty much everything in the store, and so I just went ahead and got the powder. I've had the powder before, and it's fine. It works fine. I just prefer the gel. Had to get some vitamins. We got some magnesium, CoQ10, and then we had to get some beetroot. We have another medication right here. I needed a new dish scrubber, and so we got this one. I think this is exactly the one I had, but this one is nice, new, and clean, so excited for that. Needed some more dish soap. This is just the Great Value brand of like Dawn, and to me it works just as good. So if you don't want to pay the price tag of Dawn, try this. We got the big bag of Stevia. I will tell you, this one big bag of Stevia, we did not even go through the whole bag last month. Don't we still have some in the cabinet?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably like, what, 1/4 of a bag still? Maybe. So this should definitely last us the whole month. Last month we were a little bit worried because we felt like we always go through it really quickly, but we were very mindful every time we used it to make sure we didn't use too much, especially in our KoolAid, and it lasted the whole month. So that definitely saved us on the price tag a little bit, because I think this bag right here is like 10 bucks. Tyler did go ahead and get some of the zero sugar Sam's Cola. Those are his favorite. Got 2 of the 8-pound bags of the chicken breast. These will make like 4 meals a bag, maybe, if we're being really careful. Sometimes if we're really hungry, it'll only make 3. But we went ahead and got 2 of those. We got 2 more bags of the catfish. I think we're going to have some catfish tonight with some fries. So that's going to be really, really yummy. We've been loving burning candles. I mean, one, because it smells good, but then also because I feel like it heats a room up. It helps heat our house up. So if you're needing help keeping your house warm without breaking your budget on your energy bill, just burn some candles. We got the mandarin teakwood. And then we also got the Lakeside Forest. These are actually over where you can get like the Febreze. That's close where like the paper towels and stuff are. And these are only $4.98. They're like $5. They smell amazing, and I feel like they burn really well. They don't burn super fast. And so we just got 2 of those for now. Got a big thing of paper towels. Last month we got a big thing of paper towels, and we did not use every paper towel. We still have some, but I think it's just best for us to go ahead and get this every month, because it's not going to be bad to have a stockpile of these. So maybe one month eventually we'll have enough of these saved up. We won't have to buy any. And then lastly is toilet paper. Maybe TMI, but we did go through all the toilet paper. So we went ahead and got the big thing of toilet papers. It did last us the whole month. We didn't have to go back and get any more. So that's great. And that is all of the groceries we got. But look at these puppies. Hi. They've been cooped up all day, haven't you? Oh, look how big she is. Look at that big girl. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Look at you. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, so last time y'all saw Maggie, she was probably little bitty. She is not little bitty anymore. Let me tell you. We took her to the vet. It was earlier this week, and they told us that she was off the charts with how big she is. So let me go grab her. She is just running around. Maggie! Maggie! Is she on the couch?
No, she's just wrestling.
She's wrestling?
Hey, come here.
Maggie! Come here. Hey, come here. Okay, ready? Oh, you ready?
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm gonna try not to hurt myself. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's a big girl. Look at her. Look at the camera. Oh, can y'all tell she's been cooped up all day?
She's probably like 53, 55 pounds.
She's like a 55-pounder. Look at her. She's just a big girl. She's just a big baby. I love you. You're sweet. Look at the camera. Okay. Okay, go play. I love you. But thank y'all so much for hanging out with us as I showed you everything we got. Now, like last month, leave me a comment down below on how much you think we spent this month. But I will say, there's 4 items that our grocery store that we went to did not have. So we actually have to go into town, I think on Wednesday, for an appointment. So we'll actually probably get those things. I think it was the breadcrumbs, like I had said. We need 2 heavy creams. My Walmart did not have my makeup face powder that I like to have, so I'll have to get some of that. And then I think we needed French onion dip, because I'm gonna make those French onion pork chops again. I'm telling you, they're so good. But other than that, I think we are done shopping for the month. But like I said, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think we spent, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.